Hi, it's Anya Dunlop from Food for Zen. Welcome to my healthy cooking show. Today I want to share with you my favorite breakfast recipe, quinoa porridge with blueberries and figs. I love my smoothies for breakfast. They're so nutrient dense, delicious, quick and filling, but sometimes I wake up and I want something warm and nourishing in my belly. And I reach for oatmeal a lot of times, but it can get pretty boring. So quinoa is my little twist on the traditional porridge. So I love quinoa because it's gluten-free, it's a whole grain, it's actually a pseudo grain. It has a lot of protein, it actually has 9 of the essential amino acids that's very difficult to find in a plant-based food. It also cooks up in about 12 minutes, so it's very easy to cook. So we're gonna cook the quinoa right now, and as the quinoa is cooking, I'm gonna make this antioxidant rich blueberry sauce. Okay, come on in. So to cook the quinoa, I always wanna rinse it first. I feel like there's a lot of dust, and also some brands feel like the taste is a little bitter if you don't rinse it. And then combine it with 1.75 cups of water in a small saucepan. Basically cooks up like rice for about 12 minutes. You can just use leftover quinoa from your dinner the night before. I just want to teach you how to cook once and eat twice. So in the morning you heat up the leftover quinoa just with a splash of, for example, almond milk or cashew milk. It will be equally delicious and it will save you a lot of time. I'm gonna check on the quinoa to see if it's done. I still see a ton of water. So I'm gonna put it to cook for about 3 minutes now. So the blueberry sauce, it's so delicious. All we need is a tablespoon of coconut oil, a tablespoon of honey, orange, which I'm gonna zest and juice, blueberries, and figs. Okay, so let's go. My coconut oil. The heat should be pretty low, not just simmer, but you don't want to start burning. You want to melt it with the oil. This orange zest, I have to tell you, gives this extra special dimension to the dish, so please don't skip it. I need a little bit of liquid for my sauce. So again, I have this handy little juicer right here. I'm just gonna pop it in and squeeze it very gently so you don't get the juice all over yourself. And I'm hearing a little sizzle, so I'm just gonna turn down the heat a little bit. Now it's on simmer. I don't want anything to burn. Okay, so I have lots of liquid, lots of juicy orange zest, our coconut oil, and our honey. And I love figs, they're just so delicious. Look how pretty they are. They're like little pink hearts. So I'm just gonna put it cut side down. I'm budgeting about 2 figs per person, so I'm making a 2-person dish right now. Figs are sometimes difficult to find. They might be out of season. I've made this recipe with just blueberries. I've made this recipe with blueberries and raspberries. It was equally delicious, so please don't let figs stop you from making it. It's gonna be equally delicious if you replace it with something else. Just turning up the heat slightly. I'm having the figs, cook a little bit. They want it to be softer, but you don't want them to fall apart. So I'm thinking 2 minutes. After a couple minutes, let's put the blueberries. And I'm cooking it again, very gently stirring. So what you want to happen is for blueberries to release their juice and make this beautiful antioxidant rich sauce. Okay, I think the quinoa is done finally. I'm just gonna check it. Yep. See how light and fluffy it is? And there's no water. That's how you know it's done. Okay, so let's assemble the porridge right now. Just put a little bit of quinoa in a bowl. And what I like to do is I like to top it with a little bit of fresh almond milk. Just a little bit so it's more soupy and porridgey. And then I put my figs and my blueberry sauce, and see how beautiful it is and juicy. This is such a great breakfast. It will warm you up from the inside out on a cold morning or really any time. I hope you make this for your family this week. If you enjoyed this recipe, please subscribe to my channel and also go to my website, foodforzen.com. Leave me your email and I'll send you an email with a recipe video like this once I have them ready. Let me try this. So good.